How's it going, guys? This is John Day from CrossFit Artists. I want to take a little time today to talk about pressing. All right, we don't think about it a whole lot when we ring dip, and that's one thing that I really want people to understand is that positioning your elbow and positioning your hand on a ring shouldn't be much different than when we start correlating with a bar. As we start to do ring dips, we look at the position of our hand. We basically cross the hand here and put it kind of in the crease of that palm. So when we put that position here, we all understand that we're applying the most force directly into the ring. And so why we do that is because it allows us to easily kind of get out of that dip position and make us a little bit stronger. So the wrist isn't bent, which a lot of people, when I start looking at press, end up with their hand like this, right? But I would never press like that of a dip, just because one, I would break the wrist, right? So when I correlate this to the bar, what I'm gonna look at is trying to place that hand in a similar position, right? And then what I wanna do is try to straighten that wrist, because then we all know that with a straighter wrist, our arm's a little bit stronger, right? So placing that bar where we place the ring is ideally where I'm gonna apply the most force directly to the bar. So from here, what I ultimately wanna try to do is get my elbows in the same position, which means in front and close, rather than flaring out and wide. So when I get my hand in that position, you're gonna feel that bar sitting on that bone structure, and that's when I know I'm applying direct force directly into the bar, so I'm not losing anything with a bent wrist, all right? Now, why this is helpful and why this kind of correlates to the other movements is because I'm always focusing on, with a ring dip, keeping my elbows close, with a press, keeping my elbows in so I'm not flaring out, is because with sport, what we're looking at is becoming more powerful. So in football and basketball, whatever it is, if we're ever guarding somebody, we're ever pushing in somebody, our elbows are in close. Every time we flare those suckers out wide, we lose a little bit of that power, a little bit of that force production that we're trying to apply into somebody or whatever it may be. So really focus on that when you press. The easiest way I can get you to understand that is take a ring, get into a ring dip, and feel where that bar is placed in your hand. Once you can get that, put the bar in your hand, put the bar right back to that same position, and feel how much stronger you're gonna be in that wrist. And the stronger we can be here, the stronger we start to put weight overhead. So if you would like to check us out here at CrossFit Artists, you can check us out on our webpage, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Come check us out, and if you have more questions, let me know. This is John Day. Thanks a lot, guys.